Hello friends, Shay here. I got some things here to show y'all. Um, this is some old stuff of mine that I had a long time ago and all through the years, things I've collected and saved. They've been out in our trailer, packed up, and my daughter Katie, the one that's getting married, has been searching for some pictures of her when she was little, and we've also got pictures of her husband-to-be when he was little, and she was trying to find those pictures. She's going to set them up on a table at her wedding. And so when she was out there digging in the trailer to find those pictures, we pulled out some boxes, and I brought a few boxes in to look through of my stuff. So that's what I've been doing. And a little long, I'm going to try to pull out a box here and there. I've got two more sitting over there that I went through one already. It was a small box. I got two that's bigger over there that I'm going to go through. When I get through those, as long as I can, I would like to try to do a box a day, because I can get rid of a lot of stuff, and maybe we'll have more room in the trailer too when we pack to move, if we get to move. But I want to go through my stuff and see what I got, see what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep and stuff like that. So, as I do that, as I get to do that, I will record little clips showing y'all what I have found again, and I will add it on. If my vlogs for the day is not too long, I will add it on to the end. If not, I may just do a different video of these clips showing these things. If I do that, help me come up with a cute name I could name the other video clips. Should I name it My Past? Some kind of cute name like that. Help me come up with something like that. Leave it in the comments below. Also, we have come across a lot of our old, what were they called? VHSs, tapes, videotapes, movie tapes, where we had first bought a camera, a video camera, and we played with it. We have our first tape where we was playing with it, trying to learn the video, the camera, how to work it and all that, and recording our girls. They were little bitty babies and toddlers and kindergarten style age during that time. And so we got a lot of that on video. Plus, we've got a lot where we went on vacation and done different things. And what I am thinking about doing, what I would love to do, we pulled out an old TV and a VCR so that we could watch these home videos that we made years ago. And so we've been watching a few, and what I would like to do is use my camera, turn the home videos on, use my camera, record and tape so that y'all can see my old videos, get up close so y'all can see my girls when they were little and all this kind of stuff, and also put that on YouTube. If I get to do this, if it's where I can, I will put those clips. Now I won't put a whole video on and record the whole thing, because that'd be too long. I'll turn the video on at the first of it, and I'll let it play a little bit, and I'll record that, and that'll be one little clip that I'll hook on to say a clip showing some things that I've unpacked and looked through out of the trailer. And I'll have those together maybe as one video. And then later I'll record another little section of that videotape, all the way till we get to the end. Do it like that. So I'm going to try to do that and have those. So help me come up with a cute name for that video, showing the old stuff that I'm looking through in the trailer, and showing those old home videos where my girls are little. Okay. And I will do that. That'll be separate from my normal, since my normal vlogs every day is kind of long. I won't hook it onto that. I'll have like two separate ones. But I need a cute name for that, so let me come up with one. Okay, some things here that I came across in a small box. One of my old diaries. And it says, My Private Journal. It's from, how does that say that? Especially for girls. Okay, that was like a book club thing that I was in, and I was getting books each month, and one of them was a journal. But look at my handwriting back in the day. Okay, well, it ain't much better now, to be honest with you. But check this out. Read the top of that. What does that say? Big Al. That's my hubby. So this is when I first met him and was going with him that I wrote about in there. So that's going to be some good reading. I'm going to save that with my other journals. But what else I came across? School years. This was my old school book. I'm not going to pull my report cards out, because trust me, they're not good. And it's not totally filled out either, but I'll show y'all. This is first grade. That's me in the first grade. Okay. Whoops, all these are falling. This is me in the second grade. Okay. And I obviously didn't have a picture for the third grade, and probably I don't have for the rest of the time either. Fourth grade, yeah, because that's about it. I didn't do any more pictures. It didn't get filled out anymore. It's got a few things wrote, and it's got a few more report cards in there, but as far as pictures, nope. But I'll have to look through that and fix that up also. Then I came across some other videotapes that I had. I had this. I must have had this for my girls to watch when they were little, and I probably enjoyed it myself because I think I liked stuff like this. And then I was all the time ordering stuff like this too. I wouldn't order things like this now, but back then, that was what I was all about. I was always wanting to order stuff like this and see if I could improve on things. And I think this one's broke. Something just fell out of it, and it's been rattling when you shake it. So anyway, that's that. Okay. Some other things that I came across. My best, most liked collection through my whole entire life that I've ever had. Out of all the things, and I've collected a lot of things, but out of all the things that I have collected, this was my best one, and I will still collect it. Yep, I have always been a big Elvis Presley fan. I'm not near as bad as I used to be, and this is just a catalog. It looks like plates that you order, and as you can see, they're not all about Elvis, but because he was on the front, I saved it. Okay, I had this. Let me see if I can flip through this. It looks like it's, and look how I used to color. Okay, I didn't even try, I don't guess. Messed his face all up. Oops, it's falling out. It's falling out. I really like this one. Purple shirt and red lips and black hair. But anyway, it's a falling apart, y'all, and I can't flip through it. Here's the first one. That's when he was a little, well, the whole thing is coming out. Boy, this is a great video, ain't it? That's when he was little, his mom and dad, and when he first started singing, and all of that. I'm not going to try to go through all of it. Y'all just see and know that it's an Elvis coloring book. Alright, here's another one. Now, one day, I remember when I got this. No, this ain't the one. This ain't the one. This I got later on at a rummage sale, possibly even after I was married. Okay, but it's a big, thick book that's all about Elvis. And his life and his story and his movies and all of that. Okay. Please don't topple over. Okay, then I found this. I used to love to do stuff like this and probably still would. The I Spy books where you find all the little stuff in it and everything. I love all that. Okay. Then, can y'all see this? See this box? It hardly won't close. Okay, I don't remember what it was originally for, but it says this right here. Treasure chest of memories. And yes, this is what I kept my memories in. My Elvis Presley collection memories. I had books about him that I collected and read and kept. And I kept all my Elvis stuff together in this box. Now this little box, this is one of my probably many school boxes that I had. But in this box, this is actually a copy of his driver's license that is signed. That there is, you know, remember them cards you used to get in the gum packs to collect? That was an Elvis card. That's on there. And then this, I'm not going to take it all out, but look at that. See that? Articles out of newspapers. You know all them, the newspapers like the Star, the Enquirer, and all that? There was always articles about Elvis in there. And my mama used to get them papers. Boy, she loved them papers and would read them. And every time I seen an Elvis article in there, I would cut it out. And I started keeping them in this box. And this box is cram-packed full of Elvis Presley articles. I even taped that picture of him right there on there. Okay. Then down in here, here's a newspaper that was another article that I never got around to cutting out, so I just stuck the whole newspaper in there. Okay, this was a magazine that had an article about him and his daughter in it, and it was showing them on the front of it. Check out what I done. Alright, see this? Let's see if I can find it. Okay, right there is a staple and a staple. I did those staples. See how thin it is? What I done is I went through and I tore out just the article, okay, about him and his wife and daughter, and I put it all together, and the rest of the magazine I threw it away, and I stapled this all together like it was its own little magazine thing. Okay, another magazine that had some Elvis stuff in. Actually, I think this whole thing, yeah, this is pictures of Elvis. This whole little, I guess, is a magazine, Elvis Presley magazine. So I got that one. And then here's another one that I've got. All of him. Alright, now this is the book that I was saying. I thought it was that one. I remember the day I got this book. I was with my mama. We went to the grocery store. It was a Piggly Wiggly in our town. And sometimes our Piggly Wiggly would have, between the registers and the aisles of groceries, kind of out in the middle, they would have these like square tables, or it was really like things, you know, it was deep down inside there, and they would have stuff laid out on it. It's going to topple over. And books and stuff that they would sell and stuff. And one day we went to the grocery store, and there lay this book on one of those tables, and I seen it, and I begged my mama for it, and she got it for me. Because I was crazy about Elvis, and when I seen this, I wanted it and had to have it. So this is a big book about Elvis, and a bunch of pictures of him, his movies and stuff in it. And that's all that's in that box. So that's all of that. I'm thinking about, remember my memory book that I'm putting my teenage room pictures in? And then those pictures that I printed off of the internet of the toys and stuff that I had in my past. That's my past memory book. Well, so is this stuff. So I'm actually thinking about putting these magazines, if I can get them to fit, you know, the big slots. If I can get them to fit down in there, I'm gonna try it and just stick them in there. I'm gonna have to cut this one out, but in the little ball card slots and stuff, I'm gonna see if I can stick all of these articles in there and stuff like that to save that. Now the books, I'm just gonna put on my shelf with my other books, but for right now I'm sticking them back in here. Let me put that in there. And then of course these books will go on my shelf too to keep. I may not keep these videotapes. I may kind of watch through them and kind of see what it's about and then get rid of them or whatever. I'll probably keep this one. And then of course I'm keeping these and deal with them. Okay, so that's what was in the small box. And like I said, I got these other boxes to go through. And as I do, I'll video and show that all again. So I just wanted to show y'all that and tell y'all all about that. So hopefully at the end of this will be a clip of showing a little bit of the home videos of my girls when they were little. So toodaloo until then. Hello friends, this is the clip. Y'all can see this is my hand. This is a TV right here. I've got my laptop sitting right in front of it. This is our very first tape when we first, back in 1994, got our video camera and was learning how to use it and how it all worked. And we used this tape. It's a home video of us, me and my husband and our girls when they were very young. So I'm only going to do a little bit of it. I am hitting play. And remember, this is our first tape and we was learning how to do the camera, how to use the camera. That's my oldest daughter, Elizabeth. And then the other little red-headed one is my youngest daughter, Katie.
Look through the camera cord.
That was our house right there, our car. This part of it seems to be messed up.
disappointing month for shrimpers, and last month was the worst April for Oregon shrimp in a decade. For shrimpers like Jim Sievers, that means no money. And that's because no shrimp. The April catch was only 25% of normal, and it's not just this year. We're into maybe our third, fourth year. We should maybe expect another 4 year with no salmon, no shrimp. Things don't look good for the next year or two. So what have the shrimpers done? Well, docked right behind the Ms. Law are the Cumberland Trail and the Kylie Lynn. He spread thinner. In Newport, a lot of people will feel it. Well, it's tough on the communities, real tough on the communities, because of all the critical industries we have associated with gift stores, fuel stores, all these other businesses, they're dependent on us. People are dependent on these little shellfish, and there just aren't many of them out there this year.
American Airlines flight attendants are rejecting a 44% hike in union dues intended to cover expenses from a 5-day strike in November. The Association of Professional Flight Attendants says it's...
Okay, I don't know why it cut off there. Alright, it's starting back up again. I'm hoping to hurry up and get through this part and get to the better part of it.
Okay.
That's my husband talking.
Fade out.
That's our dogs, Sunny and Cher. Okay, now it may be fixing to, yeah, I think it's fixing to come up the part where I'm going to stop it right here and record another clip of it later. And let me make sure. That's my husband. Still kind of jumpy.
Okay, I gotta find out how to keep that on. Backup gain on max. Looks good. It goes off. Okay. Backup gain is on now. Backup gain is off. Focus in on sun. Looks pretty good.
Not too much more of it. I didn't want this to be such a long clip.
Okay, let's try backup gain again. Off. Don't need it.
I hope it ain't gonna shake and jump like that the whole time. When we watched it,
Alright.
the good part that I like and really want y'all to see, alright, didn't jump like that, and I'm hoping
Now
that's
efforts are
not
underway to
going
put
to.
things right. John's another report.
Well, it's still jumping. Let's see.
Years of technical research, environmental and hydrological studies have come to this. Mountains of earth are being moved to create a 1,000-foot plug in central Florida's Kissimmee River. This is the first step in what is considered the most ambitious river restoration project in history.
The scope of the
He had
project
the
is certainly
television
unprecedented in terms of restoration efforts in the world today. No other project that I'm aware of has a scope that is as broad as this one.
Well, I wish it
In
would hurry up and get to
1961,
it.
the Army Corps of Engineers began a project that changed the 103-mile meandering Kissimmee into a 50-mile-long canal. Channelization controlled the flood-prone river. But as soon as the first locks were opened, trouble began. 45,000 acres of wetlands were lost. 6 species of fish obliterated. Wading birds disappeared. Down the river poured millions of gallons of water polluted by pesticides and agricultural waste, which, without the natural curves and bends in the river to act as filters, flowed unimpeded into Lake Okeechobee and on into the Everglades.
What we'll see is the return of the fisheries, return of habitat that was missing, that will aid in the entire ecosystem restoration of not only the Kissimmee but also of the Everglades.
The cost to channelize the Kissimmee in the 1960s was $31 million. Returning the river to its natural state will take up to 20 years, and the price tag more than $500 million.
In the 50s and 60s, we weren't as environmentally minded as we are today. So yeah, we'll see a lot of return of the ecosystem.
But recreating nature is not easy. The project will, when completed, have backfilled 22 miles of canal. John Zero, CNN, Miami.
It's the second Sunday in May. By a 20th century master. Most of the U.S. will be warm. Some of the warmest regions will be in the Northwest, where 80s are expected.
This is Headline News, a CNN network.
Big news from our expert in the field, Green Thumb.
It's the new vegetable bag from Ziploc. The only bag.
Well, I should have let this be the second clip of it. Being too long. Maybe this no, he's still. This is going to be too long, longer than what I wanted it to be. That's a picture of Elizabeth, my oldest daughter. It was hanging on the wall.
Okay, it is 4:30.
Not quite, dear.
Sure, it ought to be a little while.
Yeah, okay, it's getting close.
See what goes.
Alright, maybe this is gonna be it, hopefully. If so, I'm gonna cut it out. Yeah, he's getting ready. I'm just coming home and he's getting ready to go out and meet me. I'm just driving up. And why does it look like something's moving down it when it don't on this? Now, that's kind of weird. I don't know if y'all are seeing that or not. Huh. That's weird. Alright, I'm going to go ahead right here and stop it. And we'll pick it up here in the next one.